Hey guys, welcome back to Broke but Functioning Garage. I got my intakes in the other day, and I haven't really had a chance to get out here. Uh, been busy with work and whatnot, but if you remember, I shattered that intake when I dropped my motor. Uh, that's the new ones there in the box. Um, I actually didn't intend on doing this today, but I ended up having a little bit more free time than I thought. I actually came out to put mulching blades on the mower and put the block off there. Uh, but I want to do a quick time lapse while I'm out here. I've already got both intakes actually taken off because I'm just going to go ahead and replace them both. Just in case by chance that was a crappy cast. It's an Empia product, so it's kind of 50-50. I've had good luck with some of their stuff. I've had really bad luck with some of their stuff. It just happened to be the intakes that I had. So I've already got the first one. This is actually the good one taken apart. And I'm going to throw the camera over here, do a little time lapse, and see if I can't get this thing put back together, at least partially today. Guys, as you can see, got them all pieced back together. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and try to get them on the block real quick. Actually, kind of running out of time a little bit. The wife decided she's got a couple things she wants me to do besides the lawnmower, so I'm gonna try to get these things on real quick and probably call it a day for this one. I'm gonna try to get back out on the body this week. The rear's pretty well wrapped up except for some interior pieces. I want to put some sheet metal in on the inside where the bus roof meets the chassis and kind of stiffen that up. I might actually even do some angle iron or something of that nature because I have angle iron here. I don't have to buy anything. But I got that to do, and then I'll be working up front on a curved firewall I want to make out of a 55-gallon drum. So I want to get to this, put this thing back together real quick, and I will let you see it. Alright guys, I was just talking about the quality of the MP products and whether or not they're any good anymore. And in case you haven't ran into any kind of issues with theirs, and I don't know, like I said, I'm kind of 50-50. But I just tried to fit the left intake on the car. And as you can see right down here, if I can get it to show it here, that bolt right there where the intake bolts up, there's plenty of room there to get a socket on. Socket went right on it. Now on the opposite side, right there, that is legitimately right against the manifold. I can get a wrench in there, and I'm going to have to tighten it up with a wrench, but that's kind of what I was talking about, you know. That shouldn't be off-spaced. Those should be, identical. You should be able to get a socket on both sides. On this one, it's not that way. It's weird because it lines up with everything else well, but the hole is just kind of cast out to the side a little bit. But yeah, I just thought I would note that since I ran into it this particular time. I understand it's aftermarket parts. Never going to fit exact, but, for $200 for that stupid intake, you would think for $100 a piece basically that they could at least line the holes up. This one's basically experiencing the exact same problem, but it's on the front side. So I don't know if they were just cast a little bit out or what. That way I could kind of get it started, but either way, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I should have known better. I actually looked for a different style intake when I had to buy these, and unfortunately I could not find another set close enough to the house. And then cost wise, this was the most effective means for me to do, was just to replace what I had already had with basically the exact same part. Alrighty, well, intake's on, linkage back on, at least loosely. So that's where I'm going to cut it for today. See you guys later. Hey, one more thing I forgot about having, I want to try to get done. I picked up the spark plugs and wires. As you see, I already put the coil wire here, even though the coil's not attached. I believe I want to mount the coil back in here, but I've got to make an adapter plate or buy one. Because I'm not having it mounted up here. I'm not going to mount it to the fan trowel, which was kind of the traditional way. But got some plugs, so I want to go ahead and throw them in as well. Alright guys, that's legitimately everything I have time to do today. I had to intersect that clip because I had a phone call. Plugs are in, plug wires are on. Aside from the clutch and flywheel and oil, and obviously the belt here, which I have, I think it's back on that side on the counter. It's ready. The clutch and flywheel's above me up here on top of the cabinets. So she's almost ready to be put in the car. I just got to get the car caught back up. I don't know if you can really see, but I got a whole slew of brake parts. I got some metal brake lines over here. I got a fuel pump and a wiring harness. And I don't know, just about everything else I need to make the car run. But I got to finish the body. So I will legitimately wrap this up today. I'm not putting this on yet. That's the crossover tube for the vacuum system. I'm not going to do that until the car is probably installed, just because I'm not positive how I want to run it. Typically, you would run it like up and around the shroud here. This shroud does not have any openings there, or not openings, I guess to say, mounts. It doesn't have any kind of mount pre-made on it. I really don't want to drill into it, so I'm going to kind of see how everything goes. And once it's in the car, I'll go ahead and mount it. It will be easy to access, so it's not a huge deal. So, that being said, that's everything I got for today. For real this time. See you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.